have you seen throughout these past 2 years that makes you think that people should be super bullish on content creators and also influencers?
When I came in earlier last year into the industry, a lot of those early brands that were working with Refunnel, they were very interested in just working with like bigger creators, like these macro creators, typically the ones with like over 100,000 followers. And it was like all pay to play. They would be paying thousands of dollars in some of these cases. And it would just be very expensive to execute a program at scale when there is so much fees involved. I think what Sam and others have since pioneered in the industry is this model of product gifting where you work with nano creators, you work with smaller creators, just send them a free product and then gauge their interest, see if they even like the product. And then if they start posting content, the content is interesting enough to warrant further collaboration with those creators where, those big fees can be justified. I think then it makes sense. But I've seen a huge shift over the past year and a half in more and more brands that are coming to Refunnel, including bigger brands like Rich, TV, and who have you. They just want to collaborate like with micro creators and nano creators and do it on a product gifting basis.
Mm.
And then that's the foundation for how they develop the rest of the programs that becomes, that ladders up to more performances later on. But yeah, that's been like a huge shift.
And one of the things that I definitely want to mention here is that specific change in the how can I say, the behavior of brands and how they went from going from super big influencers to understanding the power of maybe not having the biggest audience, but then there's trust inside of that audience and people buy from those influencers even if they're not a super big name.